video shows you how to schedule content in Meta Business Suite. Now, Facebook is a little bit of a labyrinth, particularly Meta Business Suite, and the way that Facebook looks for me may look completely different for you. I would make sure that you are using the new page experience. If you're unsure whether you are under the new page experience or not, the new page experience should look a little something like this. You would have received a prompt to say that your page is ready for the new page experience. You would have accepted that prompt and it would have updated your page to the new look and feel that you can see here. So we normally use Later to schedule our content, but there is also a scheduling feature in Meta Business Suite. Now, some people actually struggle to get to the Meta Business Suite because they haven't actually made it completely easy to get to, in my opinion. So you can just go straight to business.facebook.com and go to your planner, and this is where you will be able to schedule your content. However, if for whatever reason you're struggling to get to this point, you can also get there by doing these couple of steps. So once you get to your main page, navigate to the left-hand side, click the professional dashboard, click content. If you create a post and then you upload the images that you want for that post, and while that is loading up, I would always suggest that you batch create your content ahead of time, save your captions in a nice neat document, save all the images that you want to use in a nice neat folder on your computer. Whoops, ignore that. We'll go and grab the caption from here. Now you might add the location for this particular post, which we're going to say is Adelaide. Now I want to schedule this post. You can see that it's prompting me to do that in Meta Business. So when I click that, it's going to actually open this up. So that is one way of doing it. Of course, you can also, as I mentioned, go to business.facebook.com and you can just navigate to the planner where you can schedule the content here. So now that we're actually in the place where we want to be, we can click create post in the top right-hand corner. You'll see that we've linked our Instagram and our Facebook. So whatever we add here, it's going to publish on both platforms. We don't normally recommend you post the exact same caption on Facebook and Instagram, just because on Facebook you can have clickable links, whereas on Instagram captions you can't have clickable links. The handles on Instagram may be different to the handles from Facebook. On Facebook, generally it's better to have fewer hashtags, whereas on Instagram you can have more hashtags. However, in this instance, we have created a caption that can kind of work for both platforms. So we are just going to leave it set to that. It is a nice time-saving tool, but you should always try and curate your captions and curate your content for each individual platform. Now, there is an option to use templates that Facebook has created. We never use those. We are personally not a fan. You can add a video. There's the option there. Or in this instance, we are actually going to add a photo or a series of photos from our desktop. I've got them saved in my downloads. So I'm going to say open. I'm going to paste the caption that I wanted there. If you did want to customize the text for each, you can flick that on and then you can change. And here you might say link in bio for more info, because that's very much an Instagram related thing. So there are ways that you can customize the text, but in this instance, the caption is suitable for both platforms. So we'll leave it at that. There are a few other extra bits and pieces you can add to your caption while you are scheduling it. For example, the location. You can also add a messenger button. You can add a link preview. There's a couple different things that you can do here. Now we're at the point where we want to schedule this particular post. So I'm going to say set date and time, and I'm going to let it publish today, but I'm going to get it to publish at 9 minutes after 11. You can also click active times to see when people are most active. However, in our professional opinion, it doesn't really matter too much. So it's up to you whether you do or don't want to do that. Once we're happy with everything we've done, I always recommend you go back and check. So we've got the right photos, that's fine. We've got our caption, we've selected our location, we've scheduled it at the time we want it. We've made sure that the privacy settings are set to public if it's a post that you want to be public, which presumably you do. And then we can just hit schedule, and that is now scheduled to publish on both Facebook and Instagram.